Oh, it's time, and hmm, ooh, an interesting time it is. Now, yeah, that's about right. But this isn't my first one. I did do one earlier, and it gave me Teleport 2.0. And I already did a Teleport 2.0 run, so I figured, yeah, let me get another one. And Flip is gonna be really interesting. Of course, unless I lose all the charges. Yeah, and even was a Tiny Planet. I would have liked Tiny Planet. Tiny Planet's really funny. That's so unfortunate. But hi, hello. How are you lovely people doing? Sleepy vibes today. I just kind of wanted to chill today. I do have the energy to edit, but I also just kind of want to. I just kind of want to chill. Just kind of want to chill and vibe, play some Isaac. Just kind of enjoy the very cozy vibes and enjoy the free tears up that I'm gonna be getting. No, I could have really limited my hits to just one there, but oh man. Well, at least we're not gonna be losing any more health. And we also got some really good tier rates, so hey, Bone Fracture is gonna turn all of our hearts into bone hearts, but the upside is whenever we lose a bone heart, we're gonna get a massive, massive tier rate up. Yeah, fire rate up specifically, so it goes way past cap too. So we are probably going to have some really good tier rate, and if we can find any more bone hearts, we can pretty much guarantee lose those, and they're not guaranteed lose them, but we can lose them and get even more tier rate. The tier rate is guaranteed. Hmm. Hmm. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I've been feeling a little, well, a little unwell. I mean that as in like the physical variety. So I'm gonna hopefully pray I don't breathe heavily, as I do seem to be just a little bit clogged, and so sometimes I might need a big long breath of air every now and again. I'm just gonna hope that it doesn't pick up on the mic. I'm gonna have to keep in good note to breathe them through my nose, but we're gonna try and keep these sleepy vibes. Who knows? Maybe some people like breathing. I don't know. I also do gotta. Oh, I am playing very poorly, and that's probably has to do with my posture. Bob's rotten head and Queen of Hearts. Might as well. As I try to think of where my secret room could be, something is telling me here. It's probably the big arrow that's pointing right here, but I also have a very interesting feeling that it could be right there, and it's neither. It's just one of those really weird secret rooms, and I probably should have used Bob's head, and I could go back and grab Bob's head because the secret room is probably right there, actually. So, I think I will take the extra second to just go back, grab Bob's head, and come back to pick up Flip. I gotta make sure I don't move around too much because my mic is kind of being propped up by my leg. And so I know if I were to move, if I were to laugh or do anything like that, it would definitely start moving. I'm gonna double check to see if I'm recording because okay. Just had to double check. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna be able to get this, but maybe I should have taken the hint because there was red hearts waiting for me there. Yeah, oh well, that's okay. I kind of want to practice that angle to see if you can kind of drag shot Bob's hand. It doesn't seem like you can, not very well at least. Don't worry, it's just Flip. And I just gotta keep on the nice, cool vibes. Apologies if there's pausing between my speaking, as you know, I don't know. I think I just gotta do a little bit of warming up on the whole talking and rambling thing, as it has been a little bit. When I say a little bit, I mean quite literally one day. But it also probably has to do with the fact that my energy is pretty low today, and I just realized my damage is also pretty low. So, I guess the extra fire rate that we got from Bit of Bones is going to be really nice. But I also don't know what my base tier stat was, since I just kind of walked into a room and got clipped twice, and I wasn't particularly paying too much attention to my stats. I didn't know he could do that. I didn't know Ragman can shoot a homing shot when he is headless. But yes, I know now. Humbling Bundle is coming in clutch, at least, with these hearts. Very grateful for them. Magic Scab is going to give us an extra heart, too. An actual heart, not a bone heart. And I think with that, plus Humbling Bundle, I might as well go all path. Why not? Curse of the Blind is... it's about the worst thing I could have ever had happen. Now, I'm gonna go with left here. Mucormycosis. And Dead Baby's Only Friend, or question mark's only friend. I just call it Dead Baby's Only Friend, because that's essentially what the character is. Now, Mucormycosis over Headless Baby is... ooh, double hearts right there. Is an infinitely better choice and better option, but the thing is, we don't know what was in that other one. I'm gonna hope this is a health down. It was a wharf, and I almost hit myself with it. But I can't remember my last thought. And it's gonna be like that. Today my brain is, I would say working slowly, but that would imply that it's working at all. That's okay. We are chilling playing Isaac. I don't need much of a brain for this game. To a degree. I'm probably not gonna get too deep into plays or anything. Sometimes my commentary might need a little bit of a pause here and there, and I do apologize for that, but it is what it is. And since I am going to be picking up that heart anyways, I might as well go tap the sacrifice room, just in case I do get any more red hearts. And I could really play that out if I so choose to. I do have the health for it. But I don't think it would be a good idea, especially considering I'm playing very questionably too. I'm definitely not playing the best that I ever have. So I think I'm gonna play a little bit more safe today. And debate if I really should have made an edited video, considering that my voice is slowly dying, so I might have to take certain pauses. Like, right now, I'm really wanting to pause to clear my throat, because I can definitely feel rasp in my voice right now, and it's starting to go, and I'm gonna kind of humor just for a little bit, just because I find it funny. Don't worry, it is not affecting me whatsoever, it's just a little raspy. It's only a little raspy. Do not worry. I probably am just a little bit sick with something. It happens. It is the season. I had a feeling I was gonna get sick anyways, because, well, that's just how it is. And I have been around sick people. It's just how things go. And it seems we guarantee know where secret is. If I would have just paid attention a little bit. I thought that was a lookup for a second. I do want to bomb into my shop, but Humbling Bundle, I can just walk in there like I own the place anyways, and I forgot I have Cursed the Blind. I just cycled through so many items and I can't see what any of them are. It really sucks. But I'm gonna tap this and hope I get some money, because there is a heart waiting for me in my secret room. I would at least... I want the money from the sacrifice room. It doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to get to 15 cents, but you never know. We could get an angel deal this for, which is very good. Very good, as I was going to ignore it anyway since it's Curse of the Blind. And it's actually a good thing I did enter my shop, or else I would have walked into my devil with Curse of the Blind and completely forgotten about it. So, anyways, what's going to be our boss? It's going to be Lil Blub. As it goes, Lil Blub seems to always pop up when I'm least prepared for him, but Dead Baby's only friend is gonna really do a lot of damage to him, and it's gonna make sure I'm in a real safe position. He's actually an insanely good item at early game because you can just stay very safe. And we only got one item pedestal, which is perfect for me. Trisagion is amazing. 7 seals is really good. I could bomb for a key piece, but I probably should have. But it's my only bomb. I kind of didn't want to, and Trisagion with this tier rate is gonna go insane. I could tap the sacrifice room one more time just to maybe get the 3 penny reward, just maybe. And I also could lean in even more and just... I don't know. Even if I do teleport to my angel room, I won't get anything out of it. Unfortunately, we don't get the 3 pennies. I guess we're just gonna keep on going. Not gonna worry too much about anything. Again, big vibes. But Flip has already gotten us immense value out of our things, so I'm really happy about that. Downport 2. It's going right on along, and I would like to bomb for one of those chests, but I would be pretty much completely out of consumables. There is a tinted rock right there. Our damage is still very questionable. A Verp. It's gonna Verp the Horf Pill. Might as well hang on to it, as we can probably hit the boss with it and do some pretty decent damage. And I do have 15 cents. So it is making it very tempting to go check out my shop, but gotta make sure I don't go into any of these. Now I got 23 cents. But I gotta make sure I don't go into any of those without a flip charge, as I gotta remember how to use flip, as I don't particularly use it all too often. Not saying it's a bad item, I just tend to get it and have other things going on in my run, or I get it really late. And I really only have one time to use it, so I've never... Oh, wow. I probably should have recognized the situation I was in when I saw him that close to me. So, what I'm gonna do, I still want to keep this bone heart, so I'm gonna become Ghost. And I'm just gonna clear this room. I do have Holy Mantle, so I'm not gonna die or anything. I shouldn't. Oh, this build anyways. And at this point, I'm really hoping for a damage up. I'm getting a little desperate for a damage up. We do have 2 bombs, so maybe I could go bomb that. Actually, wait, no, I have flight because of the... It's my Ghost. As I can turn into the Lost, so I'm gonna go and grab this great chest, and hopefully it gives me 2 massive keys. Kids drawing from the golden chest, which is gonna give me 1 single guppy transformation, so I would like to open that golden chest right there. We got Bomber Boy, and I think that's Lingering Being in the background. I'm gonna take my Mr. I'm just gonna be Pyromaniac and Little Spewer. Ooh. We get another Vert Pill too on top of that. Oh, today's looking a little spicy. And we get Car Battery and Birthright. Okay. It stays there, right? Yep, okay. Okay. We got something going on here. We certainly have something going on. So I'm going to... Now, I'm not going into my double deal. I'm going to make sure I ignore it, as I want to fully commit to angel deals. So, I'm still going to try and get my deal just so I can ignore it, but I don't need to worry about hanging on to a charge for my deal. And that is a lot of money that just spawned. Thank you so much, Humbling Bundle. You were... Oh, there's a Headless Baby right there. Thank you, Horseman. So we're just gonna take care of our alternate floors to help get some charges for our... flip. As you can tell, I'm sort of struggling today, maybe, but it's okay. These videos are for the chill vibes and everything and all in between. So I guess I might as well find something to ramble about. I do gotta make sure I take the time to breathe. Shop and treasure room in Shoal. I don't know if I do want to go down to there though. I am definitely gonna go find my boss. I'm gonna use the fourth pill on him and it's gonna do an insane amount of damage. Goodbye, Rainmaker. Booster pack. It's really, really nice considering we don't have any cards. Ace of Spades, Hangman's card, Moon card, Magician. I don't know where my secret room is, so I could hang on to this. And I do need more keys. So I think I will hang on to this Moon card. I'll grab my kid's drawing trinket, and I will actually leave it on the ground as I don't really think I'll need it, and then I'll turn all of these into keys. Just so I don't have to worry about keys for a long while. You know, I gotta be very careful of what I do because I realize I turned up the volume on my microphone, so it's probably gonna pick up all kinds of things, as it normally doesn't. So I'm gonna hope that no one heard me scratch my arm for a quick second. And yeah, I'm just gonna go back to my item room because there's a big fat birthright sitting in there for me, and it could quite literally be anything. Could even be birthright. So, gonna get our car battery. I actually don't know what car battery does with flip. I hope it doesn't do anything weird, that's all. Now, Heartbreak. Heartbreak is interesting. I might as well take Heartbreak, because it is gonna give me damage, and I am really needing damage. Losing out on those 3 spaces for my hearts isn't that big of a deal. It's okay if I miss out on them. So, I'm gonna turn back into a ghost, mainly so I can get these pennies that are just laying out in the open. It's that golden chest. Gonna give me a rainbow worm, which is just gonna cycle through random effects, and you know what? Sure. Teleport into my secret room, which has 2 mystery items, and it's just 2 health ups. Oh, one was an experimental pill. Okay. I lied. I was gonna use the horse pill on the health up, but I guess I got duped. No, I think the experimental pill was a range down. I don't quite know what the stat was. I gotta think about if I want to hang on to this verb or use it right now for the experimental pill. Oh, it seemed to have been a range. No, I think I got a speed down because I got even slower. I can't tell because Rainbow Worm is cycling my stats really, really badly right now. I'm gonna pop into my super secret room, which is right outside the boss, and I get a battery that kills me. Do not touch that as lost. Rainmaker is actually gonna get a legitimate fight this time, and I'm gonna hope that Rainbow Worm doesn't do anything super weird with my tears. As long as I don't miss the boss because of my trinket. We do get our Devil Deal, which I'm gonna promptly ignore so I can stay on that angel path. And also because I don't have a flip charge, so there's pretty much no reason for me to do that. And I will grab the charge battery just in case. Yeah. Just in case my item room is outside where I spawn on my next floor, and just so I have a little bit more wiggle room, and it only costs a soul heart, so perfectly willing to do that. Nothing good in my curse room. So, I might as well just double check my shop. What is this card? Double card? We'll use my verb pill. I'll check out experimental treatment, which is a tears up, range down. I don't think range down matters. Oh, it does matter with Trisagion, but range will probably come across range. So I'm not too worried about that. Stats are just going all over the place thanks to Rainbow Worm. Now, what we're really needing is speed at this point, as we're sitting on 0.78 speed, which is definitely not good, but anyways, next floor. And as I finish sipping water and cleaning my throat, this is, ooh, my point in time to check in on you guys to see how you guys have been doing. I hope you guys have been doing really well, and a charge beggar is very tempting. Especially with the blood donation machine right here. But big luck up from the donation machine. But I hope you guys have been doing really well. We get IV bag, which I can use to get a little bit more cash. I really hope you guys have been doing well. Make sure you guys are taking good care of yourselves, especially during these times, during these seasons. Make sure you're getting nice and bundled up and staying warm so you don't get sick like me. And I wouldn't mind double charging my item, as he was being a little stubborn, allowing me to do that. And yeah, you know what, I'm gonna bomb you. Gonna bomb you, I have pyro. I get 2 more bombs, so I could drain my health a little more. You know what? Why not? We're sitting on a nice, healthy 26 cents. And I could play that machine. I could play the fortune teller machine to get some trinkets, maybe even a soul heart, but I'm gonna hold off. Greed fight in our shop is not what I wanted, but Steam sale is very, very welcoming. I'll not say no to Steam sale. But in case I didn't say it earlier, make sure you guys drink your water. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourself. You're staying warm during these cold seasons. If it is cold where you are, anyways. Make sure you guys are eating. Make sure you eat something today. Try to go to sleep at an okay time, or at least get a decent amount of sleep. Yeah, that's much better. Holy Crown for Cathedral, Angel Deal, or Cathedral for an item room and shop. Bob's Brain, sure. And Bozo right underneath it, which I will take. But checking aside, hope you guys are doing well. These are trying times lately. Everyone seems to be having their limits pushed. That's okay. If we're not tested, if we're not pushed every here and there, then we'll never quite grow as people. Though, some people are seeming to definitely need a break. And I really wish they can get those breaks. If you do think you need a break, don't you worry. Your break should come very soon. I would like to hope so. Anyways. Breaks tend to happen when you really do need them. You just gotta wait patiently. And this is gonna show us the entire floor, and I think I will, because this secret room isn't as rare as I thought it would be. There is just an Eternal Heart sitting here, and we gotta be very careful as we're starting to bleed into our soul hearts. Because we have quite a lot of health going on. But in our secret room, we just have a little gray chest with some keys, a penny, on one of my keepers. And I could go open a golden chest, which is going to cost me a bomb and a key. Actually, no, it's going to cost me 2 bombs and a key, which, at least to my math, is not exactly worth it. It could be the greatest thing ever in there, and I'll just never know. Sometimes that's just how it goes. But moving on to less miserable topics. I'm curious if any of you guys watched the Game Awards, because I sure did. I watched it with all my friends, and it was certainly a time. I won't lie, I did have fun. I've always enjoyed watching the Game Awards. Another health up pill. Oh boy. We are getting a whole lot of health right now. Now, another Anzus rune. But you know what? I will take. It's gonna be another red heart thanks to the 2 eternal hearts, and we can only carry 2 soul hearts. Oh boy, this is interesting. This can be not good, but I'm not complaining right now. Not yet anyway, so I'm just gonna hope that this doesn't bite us in the ass. Now, you got 2 people. You got the people who really like the Game Awards for the trailers, and they don't care about the awards whatsoever. And you got the people who only really care about the awards, and they don't care about the trailers whatsoever. I'm more in the middle. I like the awards. I like hoping that the games that are my favorite this year win. And I also... Oh, crawl space room mushroom. Hold that thought. Oh no, there's a black market. Why am I dancing? Oh, it's stopwatch. Okay. Oh, okay. So, stopwatch is an absolute must. More options is, of course, Voodoo Head, Mama Mega, Pay to Win. Is that starter deck underneath Mama Mega? That is starter deck underneath Mama Mega. Oh no, Oh, never mind. So we still get starter deck, we still get Mom's Box. Still get Smelter. I'm gonna smelt this trinket. Grab Mom's Box, see what this is gonna give me. Because of Car Battery, it's gonna give me 2. Broken Magnet can actually give me some things that I normally would not be able to. What is that more options underneath Smelter? It is. I'm gonna bomb these keepers just because I have the bombs for it. Oh boy, I was not expecting a black market, which is a little unfortunate because I did bomb a battery keeper. And there does seem to be enough small batteries for me to be able to get away with what I just did. So I'm gonna go back, grab these small batteries. Apologies for the losing of train of thought. We're gonna see what other kind of things we can get from this. Nothing worth it, so I'm just gonna bomb the fortune teller machine. It's gonna give us our bombs back. Plus, also gonna give us a magician card. And there apparently was a mini battery in this big room. I'm not sure where, if it was even accessible. Oh, Broken Magnet is absolutely carrying me right now. It was an actual full battery, which is a shame because I wish I could have seen that first. So we are kind of going to waste the rest of the charges, but back onto the Game Awards topic. By the way, I would have never guessed that super secret room. Well, I did have a lot of fun watching Game Awards. I just kind of wish, like, okay, I have to preface that I'm very happy that Expedition 33 got so many awards. I'm very, very happy for them, and they rightfully deserve it. The only one that I'm not very happy about was... just kind of making sure everything... Oh, it was Pay to Win. I will take Pay to Win, why not? Sure. I don't take Pay to Win all too often. And since there's already a crawl space here, and... I'm gonna keep Magnet just because it might really help me. Yeah. I'm just gonna go down, as there's no reason for me to stay around here anymore. Dank or Dark Depths. Oops, I unfull screened. But again, I'm very happy for Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I'm very, very happy for it. But what did upset me and made me sad was the fact that they beat Kingdom Come for Best RPG of the Year. And I can understand that, like, why they won, because from the judge's perspective, that is the best game in the category. And also from other people's perspective, it's their favorite game in that category. But from what I've played, I think I put in about 6 hours in Expedition 33. And I have had a friend say that, you know, there are like RPG elements later on in the game. What are these? It's Key Bum and something underneath Scooper. I don't know what that is. So I'll have to come back and find out. But my friend did say that there are some RPG elements later on in the game, but she can't tell me because spoilers, and you know, I understand, but man, it just really bothered me. I really do think Kingdom Come 2 deserved RPG of the year. Like, you can tell the blood, sweat, and tears that went into that game. And you can tell the blood, sweat, and tears that went into Expedition 33, but at least in my opinion... Oh, it was Conehead, which I will take. But in my opinion, Expedition 33 only seems like a role-playing game in level alone. I feel like RPGs are more than just making choices. I feel like it is quite literally in the name. Role-playing game. You are role-playing as the character you are playing as. At least when I play Expedition 33, I'm not really role-playing. I'm experiencing a story from a character's perspective, and they are doing it everything through their own drives, their own motives, and everything is preset and predetermined to happen. Now, I'd imagine that there are going to be player choices later that affect everything. I wouldn't be surprised. But... Diplopia. Oh, Diplopia. I really want Diplopia. I really want to get Diplopia. I completely forgot about my rune earlier. Oopsies. But that's okay, I can always use it next floor. But, well, I do think that, you know, player choices do attribute to being an RPG, and I'd imagine that there are choices that you can make later on in the game. I think being an RPG is a little bit more than just critical choice that you make maybe a handful of times during a game. But that's just me. The term RPG has kind of changed a lot over the years, but what I see as an RPG is a lot different. Don't quite know. Oh, it's Compass. I would like Compass. This is tricky. This is tricky. I don't quite know what to pick here. And because I don't know what to pick, Isaac is considered an RPG. But I'm just teasing. I have to make the hard choice of Diplopia for my Angeler. I think I'll take Diplopia. I do get my deal. All advantages. Now, I think I made the right decision, as duplicating Holy Light doesn't do anything. That also gave us access to Holy Grail, which is going to give us an HP up in flight. Oh my goodness. Holy lord. That is a lot of Holy Lights. Now, that begs the question of, what do I use Diplopia on, since I just kind of bought it, and I also used the charge in my Angel deal? See, I didn't really think about that playthrough. I thought it'd be a lot easier to part with Flip, but it's been giving me a lot of value, especially in my deals, too. Now, I could use Diplopia in my curse room. I could. Maybe I'll duplicate a devil item in a chest? Or maybe a chest with the devil item will duplicate. But that's just about the only thing I can think of. Huge growth is interesting, which I can hang on to. Yeah, and I'm also sad that Silksong didn't win any awards either. And you know what? I think I will Diplopia these 6 chests, just because there is a chance I can get something. Like Dead Cat. Diplopia single-handedly allowed me to get Dead Cat. And you know what? think that's a damn good play if I say so myself. And 2 Hierophant cards just on the ground just for me. Now, does Dead Cat get rid of my Bone Hearts, which is what I'm wondering? It doesn't. Thank goodness. I never actually thought about that. Curse of the Tower. I have Pyro. Of course I'm taking Curse of the Pyro. What am I... What, like... All I had to do was think about it for a split second. I completely forgot I had Pyro, so this run's looking... That's looking kind of insane. This run's looking really, 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 really good. No, that's all thanks to Flip. Now... yeah. Yeah, I remember what I was rambling on about. I do wish that Silk Song did win a couple of awards. But sometimes that's just the way it is. We got Danked Ups too. And continuing on talking about the Game Awards. Oh, what was I gonna talk about? Oops. Oopsies. It happens sometimes where thoughts just... Oh, that was a mini battery that I could have saved for later. Where I think about something I want to talk about, and then I'm going through the stage transition, and then I just completely forget. It's just how I am. I don't have the best memory. My memory has pretty much never been good my whole life, and it's weird that I can remember having a bad memory because of how much I don't remember. I also don't remember a lot of my childhood either. Like, weirdly, hardly know anything about my childhood, remember anything about it. I don't know if I want to take Thunder Thighs, because my speed is already so bad. I think I'll just flip regularly and grab Fast Bombs. I don't really know how that's going to synergize with Curse of the Tower. I don't know if it actually does. I've never had this combination before. But I figure if I'm going to be spawning bombs that are going to be taking on my effects, I might as well go for bombs. Oh, yeah, I remember. I think I was just going to comment how a lot of the Game Awards lately has been pretty clean sweeps. Last year, I think it was Astrobot, which won a good majority of the awards. And then the year before that was Elden Ring, which won a good majority of the awards too. So, Game Awards has been a little interesting lately. And maybe lack of interesting might be a better way to put it. 2 tarot cards, the tower, and the stairs. I already accessed my secret room, so I'm not really too caring about that. I keep forgetting to use my Anzus rune. I'm gonna pop that. At least now I know my secret room's right here. It would have taken me a good while to guess that. And it's just a super great fight, which I'm gonna chew through real quickly, because he did get one last little clip off on me. Shakes my fist. And might as well donate all my money, as much as it will let me. Shoutouts to 69. Might as well grab this sack in the shop. Just buy everything I can, because, I don't know, there's no reason for me not to. Grab Jar of Flies, as it's going to give me a transformation if I do get one more fly-related item. Grab the tower, as it actually does have a use right now. And I completely forgot about Voodoo Head. So I might as well grab the Bone Heart, and I'm gonna lose it when I leave my curse room, which is exactly what I want, as it's gonna give me a cheer up as my game comes to a crawl. I actually don't want that Super Troll Bomb to hit me because I'll heal. Cursed Eye, Magic Skin, not quite what I'm wanting. Losing the Bone Heart is gonna give me another tier right up, which is starting to get a little crazy. Starting to get a little crazy now. Now, I'm not gonna lie, going to Beast has crossed my mind, but feel like with Flip, I'm gonna want to take every opportunity I can to get use out of it, so I might as well just go through regular. See what's in my other curse room. And right now I am also potentially getting the best of both worlds. I could be getting double items while going angels. Now, we did get at least 2 sneaky items out of the curse room pool, thankfully. Keep in mind that the curse room pool is entirely different from the devil room pool, because that would explain why I've never gotten brimstone in a curse room before, because that would be insane. Of course, you can teleport into your devil deal, which could have brimstone, but I don't actually think you can get brimstone in a red chest, unless you have like chaos or something. Not to my knowledge. I've never actually checked what's in the red chest pool. First sun, might actually be interesting because I can use the reverse sun card to convert all my red health into bone hearts, and in turn I can use that to convert them into tears up. Of course, I would have to already be losing almost all of my soul hearts, if not all of them. And with 2 black hearts right there, it's kind of tempting to do it right now. Maybe if I get 1 more black heart for my skulls? No. No. So I'm just gonna grab these right now. I'm just gonna slide right on through. Go fight Mom. Go to the womb and all that stuff. Doesn't seem like fast bombs really does anything for us, so I'm okay with what's going on right now. And yeah, let's go fight Mom. Shouldn't be a big issue. I do remember when Mom used to do explosive damage when she stomped on you. So Mom's foot would actually heal you if you had Pyro, which was really funny. And I do kind of miss it, I'm not gonna lie. So because of the trinket we swallowed earlier, we're gonna go to Polaroid, as we are gonna get an extra shop in item room. Womb 1. Not a whole lot of interesting goes on during the womb. At least to me. What goes on during the womb? You go to the womb, you get hit, take double damage, and try not to die. That's pretty much it. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about a random explosion shot causing us to get hit, all thanks to Pyro. Very thankful for Pyro. We do get Pandora's Box, which I think gives us 2 boss items. It's gonna give us Matchbox and Caffeine Pill. I'm so sorry about the sudden dancing. That's me putting down Perthro, so if you were not looking, you thought some big massive item showed up. Oopsies. We're gonna go into our nether curse shop, which is curse shop? Curse room, which was right next to it. Nothing in there, just some spiders. Christmas is coming up. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of freaking out to myself, because I've always been really bad, really bad at buying people's presents, and then I get extremely worked up, and then I get really anxious, and then I think about it for weeks and weeks, and then I just never do, and then I just feel bad. So I want to at least try to make sure I don't get too anxious about it, because I do at least want to try to get people gifts this time. Hope I get my angel deal, which I don't, but I do get toothpicks. It is going to give me shot speed, which is not what I'm looking for when I have Trisagion, but yeah, it is what it is. Cruising on through to Womb 2, or Virtro. Gonna go into a chest room, we're gonna see what's in here. 2 great chests. Get a lot of money, I get some keys. Nothing particularly crazy or stand out. I gotta be careful going into my curse rooms, as I'm starting to get a little bit low health. Of course, I do have Heartbreak. Heartbreak will save my life. It'll give me a broken heart if I was about to take lethal damage. And I also do have 9 lives, so I'm not super worried. Plus, when I start cutting through my bone hearts, I will be getting tier rate ups and things like that. I also do have pyro for healing, so even if I do get lower health, I shouldn't be in any concerning position to begin with anyways. We do got a sacrifice room right here with a sun card. I ran into a spike, which was a big oopsie doopsie. Now, I essentially can do this for free, as I can touch the spikes, get hurt by first the tower, touch them again, and just keep healing. So, you know what? These have just become free. Wow, I never actually thought about this. These are really good. And I don't even need a full heart either. But I'm gonna hope I don't teleport into my angel room. Do get a fool card, which I'm gonna hang on to my sun card. Just, oh my foot! Sacred Heart. I am so sorry. Of all items that were gonna spawn from that sacrifice room, not in a million years would I have thought it would be Sacred Heart. So, I'm gonna have to make a mental note to go to Womb 2 while editing, and I'm gonna either have to reduce the volume or cut off my yell, because I couldn't contain that one. I can contain a lot. I can contain seeing Brimstone. That's like my almost limit. I will almost always yell for Brimstone unless I'm doing one of these videos. But Sacred Heart, sacrifice reward? I've never had that as a sacrifice reward. So I was gonna freak out. I just can't believe that. Okay. And we get a double deal this time. We're gonna take a poke in here, and we get the Pact. Sacrificial Dagger. I might as well take these, flip them, get Dry Baby, get Sacrificial Altar, which is going to turn these. Don't worry, it's nothing, it's just the mark. Contract from Below. I was only dancing over a flip. Contract from Below is going to be really good for our chest, but I am going to go back just so I can get the key piece so I can fight Mega Satan. I don't think I'm going to be doing Delirium, as I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty tired. And I don't think my voice or my sinuses are very happy with me talking so much. And normally for these videos, I'm more than happy to make them longer, but I think I'm just gonna have to settle with Mega Satan. And also I almost messed up. Recovering from that Sacred Heart. Hello Markiplier, as we are in Curse of the Cathedral. My sun card is virtually useless, which is it's real cool. But don't forget that we do get a shop and we do get an item room, so we do have to make sure we look around for those. As long as it wasn't Curse of the Unknown. I'm perfectly a-okay with this. Reverse Fool. No, I don't think I'm gonna have any use over my reverse sun card anymore, as the only thing I have left are my bone hearts. So I'm gonna hang on to this Reverse Fool in case I do come across some way to reroll, which is still possible. Still very well be possible. And if you don't know what Reverse Fool does, it's going to pretty much... I mean, Charge Baby is really good. Let's see what this Ace of Clubs is not quite it. But it's going to convert all of my pickups, my coins, my bombs, into items that they spawn on. So things like Pyro that give you... Oh, no, not Pyro. I can't remember what it's called, but the item that gives you 10 bombs will be spawning. If we have 30 bombs, we'll be spawning 3 of those. And if we have 99 cents, we'll be spawning 3/4 since we have, 75 cents worth of, money. Same goes with keys. If we have 99 keys, we'd spawn a skeleton key. And so you can put that in a room that you so much desire, and then you can just reroll those items. Reverse Fool is a very good setup, but if you don't have a reroll, then it's just a bit of an interesting item. There's also some things you can do with, because it also does drop all your hearts too. So in this scenario, if I did want to get extra tier rate, or if I did want to get rid of my red hearts, I could just drop all my soul hearts and go quickly get rid of my red hearts in some way. Right now, I am just looking for my item room, which could quite literally be anywhere. Thank you, Curse of the Lost. This is what I really needed right now, after getting Sacred Heart. Well, I was complaining about damage, and I certainly do have damage now. I never did get that range up, though. And my health is starting to get a little low. It's starting to get a little scary, but I'm not particularly too afraid. Check out my second curse room. Just gonna have 4 chests here. Hopefully something good. Nope, but we do get some soul hearts back, as we almost get hit by some spiked rocks, and I'm just gonna have to try to figure out where I am going here, as I seem to be fully lost. I cannot seem to find where the secret room is. Or not where the secret room is, where this item room is. Could be over here, but I'm pretty sure this is where my boss is, isn't it? Secret room could be right here. Pure vibes, and we do get a bunch of bombs from it, which I will happily take. Where could the item room be? That's my boss. This should be a completed room that I've done earlier. It might be to the right, because there was a room that I could have went right to. Nope. I'm pretty sure it was an item room in a shop. I don't think it was just a shop, right? It could be. Oh no, I haven't went here. This is a very big cathedral. I don't think I've ever had Curse of the Lost sunk. Well, no, I have. Of course I have. It's just been there it is. It has just been a very, very long time. But I'd rather this than the womb. We got blood bombs. We got mom's contacts. I will take mom's contacts just for the range up. And with flip I can get rocket in a jar, which I'm not sure what that's gonna do with Pyro or with Curse of the Tower. I don't think our bombs are gonna be turning into rockets, unfortunately. That would be cool. I don't think they're going to. So with that, as I accidentally walk into the curse room, it is time to go take care of Isaac. I was really hoping I would get a restock machine from my last shop, but that'd be some insane wishful thinking. You gotta remember, I have rocket in a jar. I can just kind of shoot at a wall and use my bomb, but that's okay. Holy Light is going to do so much damage, especially with... That is a lot of damage, especially considering we don't have a lot of damage. Really, our only damage ups is from Broken Heart and Sacred Heart. Beautiful. Alright. Chest 1 has Cursed Eye, which I accidentally took because I opened the chest from top to bottom instead of from the sides. Second chest is Experimental Treatment. Third one is Cricket's Head. And fourth one is Cricket's Head. His third one was Telepathy for Dummies. I'm going to take the Experimental Treatment because why not? Nothing but good positive stats, which is exactly what I want to see. Now, Flip doesn't have a use anymore, so I might as well take Telepathy for Dummies. So we are gonna... Oh wait, I already have Homing Tears, so I guess I might as well hang on to Flip. There's no reason for me not to. Now, I'm okay with having Cursed Eye. Mr. Boom is meh. But I am pretty okay with having Cursed Eye. Cursed Eye is really good, but I feel like it's going to stop us from having very funny tiers. And I might as well use the Sun card. Just kind of see how the whole floor to see what I'm dealing with here. There's also going to be a chance that I teleport out of Magazine, and you're one of those people that do enjoy watching their favorite YouTubers suffer through the consequences of their own actions, then I guess you're going to be in for a treat. Ghost Bombs and my little unicorn. Ghost Bombs is really nice for our bomb synergies that we got going on here. My little unicorn is not really an item that I particularly want or care about right now. We do finally have our flip charge. And it's very unfortunate, as we did already come across some of the 2 more rare pedestals that we will find, but if we... I think we do get boss pedestals. If a boss drops a pedestal, I think we'd be able to flip that. I think. I'm not sure. Flip is a little specific with what you can flip and what you can't. Kind of works like Damocles, where it's a little specific over what counts as a pedestal and what doesn't. But I think flip is probably a little bit more specific in what you can flip, because it has specifically the no boss room flip condition. Which is interesting. I'm surprised you're not allowed to flip your boss room. Maybe that would make it really powerful, but it is a quality 4, so I don't quite know why you wouldn't be able to. And I'm not gonna lie, the fatigue has severely hit me in this very moment. But you don't gotta worry, I'm okay. We got our first Hangman, which is not exactly what I was hoping for. Are there rare times where the regular secret room and the super secret room are connected to the same room? Ooh, astral projection just sitting in my secret room. It doesn't seem like I still have a way to get a reroll for a Hierophant card, which I will happily use. Unless I do get a chest with D6, there's not really any plays I'm going to be able to do. But to be honest, the chances of me just finding a D6 just randomly in one of these chests, if one do spawn, I only have 2.3 luck. And on top of that, Contract from Below is going to be actively working against me to not give me any rewards. So, we're already like very, very unlikely to make this reroll happen, but if it can, I'd be very happy. It'd be very cool. This is going to be our last room of the whole floor, so we'll do a little bit of praying and hope for some way to reroll. And doesn't seem like it today, so we're just going to completely crush Blue Baby. Oh my goodness. Poor Blue Baby. Can't even see him. Blue Baby is nothing more than a cloud and holy lights. And with that, I could use my reverse fool right now, if I so choose to. I'm gonna make sure I can't flip this pedestal. It will not let me. So I think I will take Telepathy for Dummies, as it will give me a range up when I use it. And I might as well go back and grab Astral Projection, as there's pretty much no reason for me not to. It is just a free item. My reverse fool, just so I can see all the pretty things, and just also see all the things just slowly go over to me. That is in fact exactly what I like to see. Now, even if I found a D4, I would have 100% rerolled this after picking up all those items, as it would be a way to reroll them, but we did not get anything like that. So, it's time to fight Mega Satan. Enjoy the good music, if you're not already fully relaxed or snoozing or whatever you're doing right now. I don't think this fight's going to be too terribly long. The Sacred Heart is virtually just going to fully carry us. Just gotta remember to breathe, and everything will be okay. Yeah, I am not worried about this fight at all. I am fully vibed. I'm fully vibed out. Um my my sinuses are a little sore, not lying, because I haven't been clearing them, as I feel like it'd be a little off-putting to clear my sinuses while I'm recording. And I really wanted to avoid as much pausing as I could. So it does make me wonder if I really am sick. I probably am, but it is what it is. We'll stretch break during the transition. Never mind, he's coming back. With this, Mega Satan is gonna go down in just about a couple seconds. So I really hope you guys liked this video. I hope you were able to relax fully. I hope you're sleeping well if you did fall asleep. I hope whatever you're doing during the day, if you're using this background noise, is going great. Know that you're appreciated, you're wanted, and thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it so very much.